Yeah. So, are we all good to start?
Yes.
Okay. So let's quickly summarize what did we discuss in the yesterday's class. We learned about search engines, what they are and how do they work, correct? And I have asked all of you to come up with answers. Why is that Google placing Mintra website in the top, correct? Anybody has answers? Everyone?
Maybe the usage of mantra is more.
Usage of Mintra is high, that's why you mean? No?
Many people will be seeing what to buy, where to buy.
Did you all research about this on the internet?
Yeah,
About
I
the
did.
ranking factors or why is the website placed in the top or how to place website in the top? Did you all research?
Sir, maybe they have paid or something, paid for their promotion.
No. I'll show you a lot of businesses which are not doing any kind of paid promotions and they will rank on Google in the top.
For fashion industry, I think they are the niche category, hence it is ranking because user is getting mm, more options or high
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
But search engines do not learn or study about it like that. There is a different way of understanding about it.
okay. If like people searching like I want to buy shoes or
Mm-hmm.
from Myntra or like putting the Myntra word into their search query more often, hence
No.
Google Myntra.
No,
No.
no, no. Okay, anyways, thanks for all of the attempts made by everyone.
Oh,
Okay, and I'll be
okay.
explaining it to you all today how the search engines function or the parameters that they are going to consider to place your website in the top. Okay, so now this is actually a rocket science. This is actually a rocket science to understand how is Google working or what is Google considering to place your website in the top, right? But then we are going to make it simple. We're going to learn it with examples and it's all going to be very easy for all of us to understand. Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, so to understand how the search engines function or what do they consider to rank on the top, we are going to take our lives as an example. So we are going to learn a lot from our lives and this is going to help understand how search engines function as well. So I'll take the things that are happening commonly in our lives. Okay, so that I'll be making your class interesting, relatable, correct, and easily understandable, or you will be able to easily remember, right? So I'll quickly start with one question to all of you. So when you receive a question paper in the exam hall, right, so which question you will start answering first? Will you always start it with the first question, second question, third question? Which question would you start answering first?
I go with the subjective answers.
Objective. Why?
Not objective, subjective.
Subjective. Okay.
Parallel. Those things.
Okay. So you all have done your degrees or master degrees. So the moment you receive the question paper, which question will you start answering?
Where I am confident of.
Correct. It's not necessarily the first question. Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Maybe second question, third question, fifth or tenth. Why are you confident with it?
Because
Because I
I
know that very well.
Great. You all have read it very well, or it was quite easy for you to understand while you were reading it. Correct? You basically read, so I will simply put it as I'll make it simple. You basically read it more number of times. Correct? That's how you're able to remember better about it and you're able to answer it first. Correct, everybody? Are you all following?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I want all
Yes.
of you to follow this. Yeah. I want all of you to follow this properly. Yeah. Now, the same happens with the Google bot as well, right? So what is happening here? See, that's how Google bots were also initially built when you go back to a decade or 2 decades back. So Google bot was giving importance to a website which is being read or crawled by bot more number of times, right? So if bot is reading a specific website more number of times, it started prioritizing the websites on Google search results. To understand more about that, I will take an example. Okay, so to understand more about that, I'll take an example. Okay, so relating to this example, so it is simple, easy to understand. If bot is reading more number of times your website, it starts prioritizing your website. Correct, everybody? Correct. So let me take example of Mintra, Jabong, Flipkart. Correct. Tata, CLIQ, uh, shoes manufacturer.com. Are you all following me? You all see the screen,
Yes.
right? Shoes manufacturer.com, bloggerindia.com. Right. So now all of them are speaking about buy shoes online. All of them are speaking about buy shoes online. Now here, if bot is reading any website more number of times, it has to prioritize that website to show up in the top. Correct, as per our logic.
Yes.
Right. Now let's assume, so now that is called as crawl crawl frequency.
Hmm.
That is called as crawl frequency. So now we'll assign a score in the scale of 1 to 10. Okay. So 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. Or maybe we'll take it. Oh yeah, 1 to 10 is fine. Yeah. Mintra, I'll put it as 6, 8, 9, 7, 10, or 10 and 5. So now as per this, which website is going to rank in the first position?
Yes.
Blogger India, correct? But then the keyword is, see, in Blogger India, they have written an article. So if you are planning to buy a nice pair of shoes online, you can buy with one of these websites, and of all this, my choices, Flipkart, something like that. They have written a blog, right? Now, just because this blog has been crawled more number of times, Google is going to prioritize this website, correct? Everybody? So even before, okay, let me tell you a few more things even before I start this. See, Google's main objective. I will speak about the objectives or goals of Google. See, Google's main objective is to serve relevant content. Google's
Yes.
See, if Google is not serving relevant content, people are not going to use it. For example, Google is you have Googled about Salman Khan and it is showing about Amir Khan. That's not relevant, correct?
Yes.
And it has also the responsibility of serving up to date information. Up to date information is here. You are searching Salman Khan accident, drove car on people, or Salman Khan shot the deer, something like that. You are searching for Salman Khan car accident, something like that, correct? Now Google is displaying 10 years back old news about the celebrity, but today you are searching about it, you got to know about it today again. Something like that must have happened and you are searching for it, and Google is showing you 10 years back or 20 years back information. That is outdated information, correct? So now Google has responsibility to serve up to date information, and the second responsibility to serve, sorry, first responsibility is to serve relevant information, correct? Second responsibility to serve up to date information, correct?
Yes.
And the third responsibility is whatever is being served by Google, the website which you are visiting, Google has to make sure that the website is meeting the end user's goal or objective. So when you are searching for buy shoes online, your goal or objective is to buy the shoes, correct? Not to read how the shoes is manufactured, correct?
Yes.
Right. So now this is called as serving the purpose. Google wants to show you the website which can serve the purpose of the end user. These are the three main goals or objectives Google is working towards. right? And if Google serves some random information, you will stop using Google, correct? Now coming back to this, so if Google has to serve a website based on the crawl frequency, it will be serving Blogger India, correct? And it is going to be completely irrelevant for somebody who is searching buy shoes online. Everybody, correct? And now let's assume the crawl frequency of this is 9 and here it is 5, and the next result served will be shoes manufacturer. In fact, this was happening with Google when Google launched its search engine for the public. This was happening. Google was showing irrelevant results, right? So that's when Google decided to introduce one more metric. That's when Google decided to one more metric called CTR. This is clear, right? Up to here this is clear, right? So based on the crawl frequency in the score of 1 to 10, whomsoever are achieving the highest score, they are going to rank first. Maybe if I have to take rankings, or I will put it here, rankings as per crawl frequency, right? Who will be ranking first now as per this data? As per this data, which website will rank first?
Blogger.
Blogger. And second?
Shoes manufacturer.
Third?
Jabong.
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 Fourth?
Tata Click.
Yeah. Fifth?
Mintra.
Sixth? Flipkart.
Flipkart.
Correct? Correct. So now, but then as a user who is searching buy shoes online, if you see these results, you are very much disappointed because this is shown in the first and this is a blog. This is not a business website, right? So people has a concern, people has a genuine concern, a real concern. People started complaining. Complaining in the sense they are not going to Google and complaining. Simply they will stop using it. Correct? There will be negative talk about it. So that's when Google thought, okay, boss, this headache, this is a big headache. Now I will leave it to you only. Based on the information that you provide to me, I am going to rank the websites. And now Google introduced another metric called click-through rate. What is click-through rate, everybody? Crawl frequency also I'll discuss to you. For now, you just remember crawl frequency is nothing but measure of the frequency of bot visiting your website is crawl frequency. We are simply understanding, measuring how many times bot is visiting your website. If your website is being visited and crawled by bots more number of times, the crawl frequency is higher. Correct? Now same way CTR. What is the CTR? The full form of CTR is click-through rate. What is click-through rate? Can anybody here define it? Some of you are digital marketers here. Can anybody explain what is CTR?
This is actually click by impression. Impression means if user searches the result.
Yeah. You said the formula how
yes,
to calculate it. So your formula is correct. Into percentage, that gives you the CTR. That gives you the CTR, click-through rate percentage. Correct. But what is CTR? Definition of CTR?
Like clicking on the ad when we see in Facebook or Insta.
No. So for that, I will take one example. I want to give a clear definition or meaning for all of this. So I will again take an example and explain it to you. Let's assume you all are walking into the office. You all have come to Canara Digital. You are all getting into the office, right? And there are 100 people sitting on the floor. All 100 people will see you, correct? Does all 100 people will smile at you or say hi to you?
No.
No, right? Only few people might say hi to you, correct?
Yes.
Only a few people might say hi to you, right? Now, it is response rate. The response rate for you is, so now the number of people saying hi to you is the response rate. How do we calculate the response rate? Response rate is the number of people saying hi or responding to you divided by total number of people seeing you into percentage. It's response rate. Clear? Did you all understand what is response rate?
Yes.
So you are getting into the office, all 100 people sitting on the floor have seen you. but only 10 people have said hi to you. So now the response rate for you is 10 divided by 100 into percentage is 10 percentage. Now your another friend is entering into the office. Same 100 people on the floor have seen your friend, but 20 people have responded to her or him. What is the response rate now? What is the response rate?
0.2.
20 percentage.
Yeah, 20%.
20 people have said hi, so 20 divided by total number of people sitting on the floor, that is 100 into percentage is 20 percentage, correct? Same way, crawl frequency is the full form is click through rate. Crawl frequency is the measure of the ratio of number of people clicking on your website result against total number of people searching on Google. So, for example, Digital Marketing Training Institute in Bangalore is searched, let's say, 1,000 times every day. Correct? Let's assume it's been searched by you, by me, and like this, 1,000 people are searching Digital Marketing Training Institute in Bangalore. Correct? So now in this scenario, what's happening is all 1,000 people are seeing this. Correct? 1,000 people are scrolling the first page. Even if they are not scrolling, every result here will get an impression of 1,000. These are called as impressions. Number of people seeing your website is counted as impressions. Correct? But do all 1,000 people click on your website on this website? No, right? So maybe of the 1,000, 400 people might click on this website. Correct? 300 people might click on this. Correct? 400 plus 300, 700 people is done already. Another 300 would get distributed to all other results. Correct? So now the number of people clicking on this result is 300 divided by 1,000 impressions. 1,000 people have seen this, but only 300 people have clicked on it. So 300 divided by 1,000 into percentages click through rate. Click through rate is the measure of ratio of number of people clicking on your website against the total number of people seen your website result. Clear?
Yes.
Right? That is click through rates. Okay. So now bot is telling, bot has introduced, so Google search engine has introduced one more criteria called CTR, click through rate. Now it is telling whomsoever are being clicked more number of times, I am going to move them to the top. Correct? Now who will click this? Real people like you and me. Correct? Correct, everyone?
Yes.
Now let's assign a score in the scale of 1 to 10 for each of these websites, right? For each of these websites. Now tell me which one should be ranking in the first position as per this.
Myntra.
Mintra. Second,
Sequence, Jabang and Flipkart.
no, Flipkart has 7, ma'am.
No, no, okay, sorry.
Okay.
Jabang, then Tata
That's
Click,
wrong.
then
That's wrong. That's wrong.
one
That's
last.
wrong. Who
Sorry.
will rank in the first position will be. Sorry.
First will be Myntra, then Jabang,
No,
then
no, no,
it
no,
is
no.
Tata Click.
No. Anybody else can tell me who will be ranked first now? Anybody has answers?
Mintra.
Mintra only, everybody?
Yes.
No.
So Myntra,
Yeah, Mintra. See what is happening with crawl frequency. There is you think you so it's something like this. Uh, See, you are not allowed for on-campus interviews if you don't have the cutoff marks. Correct? TCS is coming to your college and expecting you to have 75% cutoff marks. Correct? If you don't have cutoff marks, you are not eligible. Correct?
Yes.
But cutoff marks are not
Yes, sir.
assuring you getting the placement. What is assuring you the placement? Your performance in the interview. Correct?
Yes.
So from this you understand performance is important and your cutoff marks are also important. Correct?
Yes.
Now tell me who will be ranking in the first position.
Jabong.
Jabong. Why? So basically, whomsoever are scoring highest average. So highest average, how do you calculate 6 plus 10, 16, 16 divided by 2? We are measuring these two, right? Hence it is 2. 10 plus 6, 16. 16 divided by 2 is
8.
8. Correct? So instead of calculating like that, I will simply do this, right? Now, as per this, who will be ranking in the first position?
Jabong, jabong.
Second. So now,
Neither.
based on crawl frequency and CTR, correct? Who will be ranking first? Jabong. Second,
Blogger India. Blogger India and Mintra.
Mintra. So what we will do is here we will any number is missing here. I'll do, if I do 7 here, what happens? 8.5. No. If I do 6, it is the 8. If I do 5, it is 7.5. Then I'll do 6. This one 7.5. This one I'll do. Okay, let me do one thing. I'll remove this. Okay. Fine. So now 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let me put 5. Yeah. Correct. Perfect. This is first position. And this will be ranking.
Second.
Third, who will be third?
Tata.
Fourth. Fourth, who will be ranking in the fourth position? This is fifth. Correct? Clear?
Yes.
Correct? But then if you go back, see Google has three objectives, correct? Relevancy, up-to-date information and serving the purpose. Correct? Now what people are doing is serving the objective or fulfilling the objective. See what people are doing, I'll show it to you. Buy shoes online. Now we digital marketers know that if you improve the crawl frequency, your website will be prioritized, correct? That's why people will start building backlinks. The purpose of building backlinks is to improve the crawl frequency. And there are n number of methods to improve the crawl frequency. There are hundreds of things done to improve the crawl frequency. We'll discuss all of that in depth. Okay. But here it is clear, right? How to improve the crawl frequency. One of the method I have told you. If you are building the backlinks, you can improve the crawl frequency. And I'll explain how building backlinks will improve the crawl frequency, that also in the upcoming classes. But for now you understand, correct? So digital marketers know how to improve this, correct? Second thing, digital marketers exploit this as well. I'll show you how they do it. Now simply they will put 90% off, 70% off, buy it at rupees 199, and this is more tempting to Indians, correct? The moment they put get it for free, everybody will click. The moment they put it as buy it at 70% of people will click on it, correct?
Yes.
Right? See, they are trying different things. 30-day free returns, free or 199, correct? But unfortunately, when you visit this, you will not find anything at 199 rupees. Right?
Yes.
You are searching for shoes. Chappal is 107 rupees, but where are shoes at 199? Or even if there is a shoe at 199, they must have put a size number of 5 that will not fit for your kid also, and that is not serving your purpose, correct? End user's goal of buying the shoe is not getting fulfilled, correct? So there is a concern now. Even CTR is being exploited by public. So now what Google has done is Google has introduced another metric. See, people are putting all fake information, buy it at 100 rupees or 5 or 50% off, 90% off. But when you visit there, it is out of stock, correct? Everyone?
Yes.
Have you experienced it?
Yes, sir.
Have you all experienced that? When you visit there, you will not find it in 30% off or 70% off, or you will not find anything at all, correct? Or out of stock. Right?
Yes.
Right? So now from this you understand Google's one of the objective or goal is not fulfilled. That is actually the goal or objective of the end user. End user is you want to buy shoe and you have typed buy shoes online. Somebody has put 99% off and you were tempted to click on it. You visited that, but it says out of stock or the page is not loading. Correct? So your purpose is not fulfilled. Correct? Now to understand whether the end user's purpose is fulfilled or not, Google has introduced another metric called user engagement. Got it, everybody? Google has introduced another metric See, Google initially gave importance only to this, but digital marketers exploited this, spoiled this, and everybody are building crawl frequency. Now, somebody like this has built a crawl frequency of 10. Now, what happens if this company builds it to a crawl frequency of 10? This is irrelevant, right? When somebody is searching buy shoes, you're showing shoes manufacturer not 100% relevant.
Yes.
May not be. They must not be selling it. They are just providing our unit is 2 acres big. We are manufacturing since 10 years, something like that. Correct? It's not relevant. Hence, Google thought, let me introduce one more metric called CTR. And even the CTR is also spoiled by digital marketers. Digital marketers are exploiting everything, like doing something like this. Rupees 199, 70% off, 30 days return, or free, price drop, or buy one get 10. Correct? 50% off. Will you get 50% off if you visit that? No clue. User is not served or fulfilled at 70% off in India. So final goal or objective is not fulfilled. And to understand that, Google has introduced a metric called user engagement. Now let's put a score in the scale of 1 to 10. Let's put a score 10, 6, 7, 9, 8. Now tell me who is going to rank in the first position. Which website will rank in the first position now? So let's put an average, right? 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 6 is 26, 26 is 8.6. 9 plus 8 is 17, 17 plus 6 is 23, 23 is 7.6. 7 plus 7, 14, 14 plus 5 is 19, 19 is 6.3. 9 plus 8, 17, 17 plus 7, 24, it is 8. Correct? 9 plus 5, 14, 14 plus 8 is 22, 22 is 7.3. Correct? Everybody? Average. I'll show it to you, it will be correct. So average of these three, right? Average of these three, correct? Correct, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So I will mark this as average and I'll delete this one. Yeah. Let me. Okay. So now tell me, as per this, who will be ranking in the first position?
Mitra.
Mantra.
Mintra. Okay. Second.
Tata.
Tata
Third.
Click.
Third.
Jabon. Show.
Right.
Last.
SEO is all about having the best score in these three metrics. SEO is all about improving these three metrics. Anything that you do, building the backlink or incorporating the keywords or branding activities, or maybe improving the load times of your website, whatever you do is either improving the crawl frequency or CTR or engagement or two of this or all three of this. Clear? SEO is all about improvising these three things, and it is not that easy or simple. You will have to first understand, right? Now the problem is, if I'm giving you if I'm giving you a problem, if you know the formula, you will be able to solve it easily. Correct? Without formula, you cannot by heart the mathematics. Correct, everybody? See, if you know the formula, you can solve 100 problems easily, and without formula, every 100 problems cannot be remembered. Correct? The moment you know a plus b whole square using that formula, you will be solving 100 or 1000 problems. Is not a big deal now. Correct? But unfortunately, in digital marketing, people don't know why they are doing so many things. They are simply doing, and it's a probability case like lottery. You might win or you may not win. Correct? Now, when you understand these metrics or formula, this is like formula. Anything that you do, so now you should be in a position to understand what is the lag. Is your website lagging the CTR or user engagement or crawl frequency? What is the lag and how do we improve each of these things? So when you understand these things in depth, you will be able to implement them correctly and you will be able to achieve the results also on time or very easily. Correct, everyone? Correct? So now what is happening is crawl frequency is like cutoff marks will make your website eligible to show up on the Google in the first page, anywhere in the first page or anywhere on the Google, or sometimes it will directly bring you to the top first position also. But now whether it is going to be in the top first position or not, or if it is ranking in the 10th position or in the second page, moving it to the top will be decided by CTR. If too many people are clicking on your result, your website will move to the top. Crawl frequency is helping your website to show up on the Google somewhere, not necessarily on the first position. It can be second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, 20, whatsoever, or fifth page or 10th page. And CTR is what is making you to move higher positions. It will be in the 10th position and it moves to now 6th position or 5th position. CTR is helping you. And CTR, if CTR is really good and crawl frequency is also good, your website might move to the first position. But now, crawl frequency and CTR cannot retain your website in the first position until and unless you have super good engagement.
Engagement.
Correct?
Yes.
If engagement is also good, your website will be retained in the top. It is something like this. You will be made CEO of TCS, but will you stay in that position or not will be decided by your performance. Correct? You have been taken to the utmost best position in the organization, but whether you will stay in that position or not will be decided by your performance. Same way, scroll frequency and CTR is helping you to the move to the top or to the first position, but whether it is going to stay in that position or not will be decided by user engagement. Correct? Sometimes user engagement can be very good. Look at this. Yeah. Sorry, this is 10, right? Maybe let me do one thing. I will change this to 7 and this one to 10.
Sir,
Yeah. Now, if you look at this, Mintra has good user engagement, correct? 10 now, but still the average is 7.7. So now the rankings will change drastically. I guess 7.7. See now, despite you having the best engagement, sometimes we cannot be in the top positions. See now, why I'm changing these numbers is you can see that. So you might have the best engagement, but now if your CTR is bad, crawl frequency is bad, still you will be moved down, correct? 6.7 is like almost 8.7 is first, 7.7 is second, 7.3 is third, and 6.7 is fourth position. You are dropping to fourth position despite being the second highest in user engagement, right? So it is not one factor. The three factors are helping you to rank your website in the top. So basically, you have to be you need to have a good average of all these three metrics. Clear? Correct? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes. Yes.
So you all understood what is that Google considers. It's not domain age. It's not what do you call backlinks. See, all those are you are doing to improve your. See, if you are doing backlinks, you are doing it to improve your crawl frequency. If you are doing technical SEO, you are again improving the crawl frequency or engagement, right? If you are coming up with a good UI UX, you are again improving the engagement. If you are implementing the schema code, this is helping improve the crawl frequency as well as ratings. You might not understand what all this at this moment as we proceed further. Correct? Now all your answers are very wrong. Building backlinks, incorporating keywords. Simply you have to tell any website whomsoever has the best score of all these three, the best average of all these three, they are going to rank in the top. Correct?
Yes.
Crawl frequency helps your website come closer to the first page or to the bottom of the first page. CTR moves your website to the top and engagement retains you, decides whether you should be retained in that position or kicked out. Clear?
Yes.
Any questions, guys? So, did you get this answer anywhere till now? You all have few years of experience in digital marketing, right? Did you get to hear this anywhere? Have you ever heard of this? What was the best answer that you got when you posed the question, what is Google considered to rank your website in the top?
Domain authority backlink.
No domain
Content,
authority.
content.
No
Yeah.
That
content. No, yeah, tell me.
Relevant data.
Sorry? What is that?
Relevant information.
No. See, now you got it right. You got the answer now, correct? Whatever you were hearing were all wrong. See, those were correct when they say, okay, so technical SEO. No, technical SEO is not helping you to rank you in the top. Technical SEO might improve your engagement, correct? So look at this. Sometimes, despite having the highest engagement, you are not ranking in the top. You'll be in the fourth position, correct? People will take backlinks. See, they don't have this understanding. When you have to do all of this, so people, it is something like this. If you perform well in the HR round, you will get the job. Somebody else will tell, no, no, if you have good cutoff marks, you will get the placement. Somebody else will tell, before going to the interview, if you do the puja and attend the interview, you will get the placement. And somebody else will tell, if you are wearing a green color shirt or red color shirt and going to the interview, you will get the placement. So your answers are all like that. So at least the first few we have discussed. So you have to have the cutoff marks, first criteria. You have to compulsorily meet it, and second criteria is you have to clear your technical round, and third criteria is you have to also clear your HR round. Correct, everybody? That's when you
Yes,
will be
sir.
placed. And people lag, we all digital marketers lack that simple understanding, and we simply say, if you are building backlinks, you will move to the top. If you are incorporating keywords, you will move to the top. If you are doing technical, you will move to the top. No, your website will be simply placed in the top. If you are scoring, this should be your answer going forward. If you are scoring best of all these three metrics, you will be placed in the top, is what you have to tell to people. Clear? And now you are doing backlinks to improve the crawl frequency, right?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, suppose if certain page, in one page, the scenario is like that. The page is ranking for two keywords. For one keyword, the page is ranking in the first position in CRP. For the second keyword, uh, the page is ranking in the second page. So even the crawling frequency is good only, right? If it is ranking for the first keyword, the crawl frequency and the user engagement is fulfilled.
Correct.
Only because of the CTR only it is ranking for the second keyword, the second page.
Yes. So now you lack the CTR. I'll take the keywords. Okay. So now digital marketing training in Bangalore. Right? See, now this is keyword 1. So the crawl frequency would remain same for keyword 1 or keyword 2, correct? So it is ranking in the third position, correct? Let's assume it's ranking in the third position, correct?
Yeah.
Right? So now the CTR and engagement is also good for this, let's assume. Now the moment your keyword is just digital marketing, the CTR, see, now when digital people are searching digital marketing, they must be searching for jobs, they must be searching to know the meaning of digital marketing, or they must be looking for agency, correct?
yes.
Now you cannot expect your digital marketing training in Bangalore to show up now, correct? Because your title straight away says Digital Marketing Training Institute, but somebody who is searching for this, we have no clue, are they looking for courses or jobs or agency or salary or website, whatever it is, correct? Now your website will not have CTR. Are you all getting this? The moment the keyword is digital marketing, your website is lagging the CTR as well as the engagement. Keyword 1 is digital marketing training in Bangalore. Keyword 2 is just digital marketing. Now, in some cases, when people are searching digital marketing training, your website will be ranking, and when you search for digital marketing course, your website will not be ranking. That is because digital marketing training is probably people must be looking for training institutes, and when they search for digital marketing course, they must be probably looking for e-learning like Udemy or maybe free videos or YouTube or something else. So here clearly the intention is different, and obviously this will have a direct impact on the CTR. Are you all understanding this? People tend to click on it when it shows what they are looking for. You will be searching apple, and if the website shows banana, will you simply click on it? Okay, this is also fruit. No, right? You will click on it only when you see what you are searching for. Correct? When you search digital marketing training, the keyword intention is institute. When you search for digital marketing course, the keyword intention or the person who is searching, their expectation is not necessarily Udemy or e-learning course, but majority could be something like that. That's when you will not get the same kind of CTR for the keyword which you have got for digital marketing training. So the CTR varies by keyword. To keep it simple, the CTR for your website varies by keyword. Correct? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Same applies to the engagement as well. If CTR, CTR itself is eliminating your website. That's why you are ranking for keyword 1 and you are not ranking for keyword 2. Though digital marketing course or digital marketing related something is there on your page, still you are not ranking because CTR plays a prominent role. CTR will be defined by this, will be addressed by this, the title what you see here. Correct? So we are going to
Yes, sir.
discuss how to improve crawl. Okay? And today, if anybody has any other questions to ask, please go ahead and ask. I'm hoping it was all clear for all of you how search engines work. Correct?
Yes.
So
Yes.
basically, search engines consider crawl frequency. I'm summarizing. Search engines consider crawl frequency, CTR, and engagement. Correct? So whomsoever is scoring highest of all these three metrics, they'll be placed in the top. This should be your answer in the interview. So whomsoever are scoring highest average of all these three, right? Now people will ask, what is this crawl frequency, what is this CTR, and what is this engagement, how are they related? Because all this decade they have learned building backlink will improve your rankings, they have learned addressing technical SEO will rank. You have to tell yes, of course, but technically, logically, I will explain you how it works. Whatever you are doing, the backlink that you build, the technical SEO that you do, or anything that you do is either to improve crawl frequency, CTR, and engagement. See now, if you are giving a medicine to somebody, let's say your body temperature is very high, correct? Let's assume body temperature is very high. If you are, and the thermometer it is showing 102, okay. Now if you are giving medicine, you are not giving the medicine to bring down the temperature in the thermometer. You are giving the medicine to bring down temperature of your body. Thermometer is just a measurement tool which is measuring and telling now it has dropped to 98. Did you all get the logic here? If you are giving a medicine, you are not giving the medicine to bring down the temperature of the thermometer, you are bringing down the temperature of your body, whereas thermometer, a measuring tool, also shows a drop temperature. Correct? Correct? Did not get? Okay, but anyways, you understood, right? These three metrics, crawl frequency, CTR, and engagement. And if you're scoring
Yes.
highest of all the three, you will be ranked in the top. And whatever you do in SEO is to improve these three things. And from the upcoming classes, we will discuss how do we improve each of this metric. Clear? Anybody here in this class that they did not understand today's class? Okay, so we can wind it up for today. Anyone has questions?